Trump, do not send the National Guard to Chicago, gang. Do not, I repeat, do not do it. We are a different fucking breed out here, nigga. We are not Los Angeles, nigga. We are not Washington, D.C., nigga. This is Chicago, nigga. Them niggas go fight back. I'm telling you, them niggas go fight back, gang. Whatever, I don't give a fuck what you talking about. Them young niggas got switches, gang. They not going for that shit, bro. I know a bunch of y'all finna say, oh, it's the National Guard. They can't do anything about it. They must go in Chicago. Nigga, do y'all know that it's more bad people than good people, bro? There are over 100,000 gangs in Chicago by the city by itself.
It is so hilarious listening to these dudes in Chicago talk about how Trump don't need to bring the military to Chicago because they got switches on their guns. And it's very funny to hear them say that, because that lets me know that they not educated on how the military operate. The military is trained for combat. They are trained for the smoke. Those little Glocks and switches that y'all got running around Chicago, that's not going to amount to the firepower that the military possess. And that's the issue with the people in our community, like this guy talking about how Chicago got 100,000 gangs and they ready to go to war with the military. Why do y'all want to do that? Why do y'all want to throw away y'all life like that and continue to cause problems in the community in Chicago? And I want black people to understand this. When you hear people talk about the crime in Chicago, it's just not black people. So I don't want you guys to get mad every time y'all hear somebody talk about Chicago. It's white people, Asian people, Latino people, illegal migrants. It's a lot of people in Chicago committing crimes, and the people in the community in Chicago is tired of it. People want peace. People tired of waking up every single day, turning on the news, listening and reading that it's over 5 people who got killed over the weekend in Chicago, right? And like I said, I support some things that Trump do. Some shit I just feel like Trump don't need to be doing. He just putting on the show for these white racist people, for his certain demographic and the people that support him. But when it comes to the National Guard going down in Chicago to help out with the crime, I feel like that's needed. If you guys disagree with that, let me know in the comment section and tell me how you feel about Trump, sending the National Guard down there in Chicago to help out with the crime. Because it's starting to get outrageous. And it's no group of people that I despise more than gangbangers. And he mentioned it in his video, talking about it's over 100,000 gangs in Chicago. That's the problem. Gangbanging, drill music, right? All these YNs running around with all these Glocks and all these switches, like he said. And they so ready to commit crimes, and they so ready to shoot and kill each other, to the point where they talking about going against the military. The military. We're talking about people that defend and fight for this country, that go to war for this country. We haven't lost the war with our military. But these dudes believe just because they got a Glock or they got a Draco, this is going to stop them from getting unalived by the military, really. And these are the type of people who we need to get rid of our community. This the problem. Because there's so many people in Chicago, and I want you guys, I don't know if you guys visit Chicago before. I got family in Chicago. Chicago is a beautiful city. Despite all the stuff that y'all hear about Chicago, the crime and the killing, Chicago is a beautiful city. It's one of the richest cities in this country. And I do advise y'all to go visit Chicago, right? I might plan a trip to go to Chicago sometime next year. I love Chicago, right? Downtown area, the city, it's really, when you hear about all this crazy stuff that go in Chicago, it's really in the neighborhoods and stuff like that. But when you go visit, you're really not going to see none of this stuff. Chicago is beautiful, but the people that's in these communities, they are tired of these YNs going around shooting up everywhere they go. Everywhere they go. And these type of things happen here in my city of Memphis. I think the mayor said that he reached out to Donald Trump to try to get some assistance for the National Guard down here in Memphis. They need that down here in Memphis for sure. Because the crime that's going down here in Memphis, bro, is outrageous. Every single day you turn on the news in Memphis, you got a group of people that's getting killed. This neighborhood getting shot up. This person getting robbed. This person getting held at gunpoint in they home, and they getting their car stolen. And these dudes riding around on the expressway shooting up people. People just going on a killing spree here in Memphis, bro. We need help down here. because the people don't feel safe in their own neighborhoods. It's not even like the projects or the hood, right? We're talking about middle class neighborhoods, middle class families that's getting targeted, right? And as I made a video when I showed you that these young dudes running up in people's yards, holding people at gunpoint in their homes, and you can't even defend your property. You just got to sit there and watch people take your stuff, right? And this doesn't happen, everywhere around the country. It's crime everywhere, but guys, I know a lot of people get in their feelings about this because Trump name attached to it. And I know a lot of people feel some what type of way about Trump. All I care about is people living in a safe environment. And there's so much productive things that these young dudes in Chicago and in my city and the cities across the world that they can be focusing on. But it just seems like they in crash out mode. How about y'all go to school, build a business, get a trade? Right? Do something for yourself. Make some money online. Start a YouTube channel. Sell a product, bro. Life is so better when you focus on self-improvement and getting better. Y'all trying to get a first-class ticket to prison and a first-class ticket to your grave. Because these young dudes are not even living past the age of 21. They talking about the old people and the OG, and they want to criticize people for their age. These young dudes ain't even living to 18 or 21. They getting up out of here fast, or they going to prison for 30, 40, 50 years, or they going to prison for life. So if you guys out there in Chicago, if this video reach you, to these young dudes out here, guys, I'm telling you, life is so much better when you own your purpose and you own your shit. You don't need to be out here committing crimes, trying to be cool and toting guns. That's not cool. Because if you look at these interrogation videos that's going viral all over the news, y'all telling on each other. Y'all not even real thugs like y'all say y'all are. The first person that get locked up for a shootout, I see y'all in the interrogation room. They break y'all down, they crack y'all down, and next thing you know, you in interrogation crying for your mama, snitching on everybody. But y'all be on these videos on Instagram, toting all these guns, talking about how tough you is. But soon as you get in the interrogation, you cry. You sing like Whitney Houston. But why would you want to live life like that? Why would you want to? That's how I know there's something serious wrong with these dudes if they are willing to go to war with the military. You don't want to get you no money. You don't want to travel the world. You don't want to having to look over your shoulders every single day. Why would y'all want to do that? Because we have a lot of people that glorify going to jail. They glorify going to prison like that's a place to be. And a lot of these young dudes learn a hard lesson when they get locked up. And they sit there and they have to rot in their cell for 30 to 40 years, sometimes life, double life. All because you made one stupid decision. It's cool to work a job, young man. It's cool to build a business. It's cool to create content. It's cool to sell a product. It's cool to go to school, get a trade, and then build a life for yourself and grow old. Because a lot of y'all ain't even making it to 30, 40, 50. Y'all not even able to grow old because y'all killing each other. But I don't know. I could be wrong. You guys let me know. I just wanted to speak on this situation because I'm seeing a lot of people talk about this on my timeline. A lot of people disagree with the military going to Chicago. A lot of people do. And, it's always a controversial conversation when it comes to Trump because so many of y'all hate Trump. I really don't give a damn like that. I just want people to be safe. I want these young dudes to put the guns down and get focused on a better life for themselves because life is so beautiful, bro. You can create a wonderful life for yourself. And it just seems like y'all want to fast track yourself to prison and be around a bunch of dudes. I don't understand it. But anyways, let me know what you guys think about this video. Make sure you guys like this video, comment on this video. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. I'll see you guys on the next one. I'm out.